Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got my hands on this Sony A84J OLED TV. Yes guys, you heard me right, this is the Sony OLED TV. I mean, and in fact it is my very first OLED TV. I've been meaning to get the OLED for quite some time, and because obviously I had a TV already, which was the my previous one was Panasonic 4K LED TV. So it needed to go for me to kind of like upgrade it. So and then basically I've had it for about a few years, and I've got rid of it now. So yeah, finally got my hands on this OLED. So the ones for people that don't know the major difference between LED and OLED, the main difference is our normal typical LED TVs has a back panel light. So because obviously it's got the back panel light, and that's like a whole, it's kind of like two tubes, or sort of like a panel at the back which projects the light. So what that does is basically it doesn't really show the true colors, because obviously the light's coming through. So if you look at the screen, I mean when it's black, you don't really see the black in depth. It's kind of got like a bit of a greyish tone to it, so you don't really see the true black colors. But with this OLED advanced technology, it's got the, instead of having the backlight, their individual pixels illuminate, so which kind of like, because obviously the light's going at the back, so now the individual pixels are illuminating, so you really get to see the black colors in depth. And it is so in depth, I mean, when you look at it, you're like, wow, you're actually in the TV when you're looking at it. That's how amazing it is. I can't explain enough, you can only experience this, for yourself. Now, when obviously, this is always the case when you want to buy a TV, you always sort of like compare between the different brands and see, which one is the best one. So for this, obviously 65-inch OLED TV, I was comparing it with LG C1. So when you look at the LG C1 and this Sony A80 range, and this one is A84 by the way. So with this A84J and LG C1, very, very similar specs, between the two. They're both amazing TVs, both amazing LED, and they both use the same OLED technology. The only thing is with Sony, they kind of like, upscale. I mean, Sony has got a better processor. This is the XR cognitive processor. And there's another thing with this Sony TV, which LG unfortunately doesn't have that. It's got the acoustic sound. So the sound actually comes from the TV screen. So imagine, let's say if you're watching a football, so you see on the left hand side, somebody's scoring a goal, but there's a crowd cheering on the right hand side, so you'll actually see the two different sounds coming, so the audience from the right, and then the action is on the left hand side, so you really feel that you're actually in the game. So this is the reason. I mean, if when it comes to watching movies, and if you just want to watch a TV itself, this is a great pick, 100%. So guys, the only thing with LG was basically, I think if you're more of a gamer, so LG has a little bit of a more advantage over this TV, but there's not a huge difference. It's a very, very little advantage. I mean, we talk about things like LG's got 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, where Sony's got 2. But in all honesty, even if you're connecting your TV to a console, I mean, it still has 2 HDMI 2.1 ports. So you're not going to use more than 2 anyway, really, I don't think you would. I mean, this will, connect to my PS5 nice and easy. So for me, I was more like a TV guy, to watch programs, to watch movies. And with this, you really see the true, high dynamic range, and when it comes to picture colors and quality. So this is basically true to the colors, whereas LG has, I think, slightly brighter tone to it, and it may have slight, other features of the gaming, but it's not too much of a big deal for me, because obviously with, like I say, I've got a Sony PS5 console which will nicely connect to this TV. And you've got the 2 USB 2.1 ports, which will do the amazing job. So now guys, without wasting time, let's get this open. I'm too excited to unbox this TV. Let's just get it out of the box, and let's smart it up and put it on the wall. So guys, inside the box, it comes with this Google Alexa remote. You've got obviously pair of AAA batteries. You've got the power cable, and you've got this cable tie. Set of instructions here, and this is the setup guide. So obviously for people that want to set it up on the stand, they can actually set it up on the stand. There is a stand here for the TV, which is quite simple. It just kind of like clicks in the TV, and you've got these two feet there to put in the stand. But because obviously I'm going to hang it on the wall, so I'm going to disregard this completely. This is obviously it's for the people that actually want to put it on the stand, so it's kind of irrelevant to me, because obviously for the purpose of hanging it on the wall, putting it on the mount, I'm just going to basically add it onto the just the mount and take it from there. So guys, this is the back of the TV. For some reason, I actually love this back panel. Now, I know you don't really look at the back of the TV, but this actually looks really, amazing. The texture and everything, it feels so solid. It's a Bravia, in the back. Now that I've obviously, screwed my, the wheels here. That's gonna go up on my, bracket. So let's look at these ports that it has at the back. So obviously over here, you've got the, power cable socket there. That's where your power cable goes. And over here on this far side, now you've got basically your normal antenna sky to plug in. You've got the Ethernet LAN here, and it's got the Wi-Fi anyway, so I don't think anybody would make use of the Ethernet cable. There's not really much need for that. Of course, you've got this USB port here as well, but then you've got the 4 HDMI ports. So as I said before, you've got 2.1, the 4K HDMI ports, and then 2 standard. And in all honesty, 2 are more than enough for me. Now, over to this side, you've got another, HDMI port here. As you can see, you've got another 2 USB ports, 1 HDMI port. You've got your audio output. So yeah, this is the TV from the back. Alright guys, so here we are. It's up on the wall, and look at it. Doesn't it look amazing? Up hanging on the wall. That's how thin it is. Now guys, because this is the Google TV, so even if you're Android users, you can download the Google Home app on your Android device, whether it's an iPhone or tablet or whatever, and basically you can then start using. Guys, this is so easy. Honestly, I've just basically logged into my Google Home, and I was able to connect my TV to my Wi-Fi just using my iPhone. So basically I didn't have to use my TV remote control to connect to the my home Wi-Fi. It automatically connected me and signed me into my Google account and connected to my home Wi-Fi as well. So much better, so much easier. This is the new way how you connect when you obviously set up your new TV, how you connect it, so fast, just on your fingertips. It's just amazing. Hi guys, as you can see, my TV is now set up, so straight into the home menus. As you can see, you've got the YouTube, Disney, Apple TV, All of these Spotify apps are here. You can just confirm and obviously install more apps if you wanted to. And there we go. Wow, look at that, guys. This is the OLED BRAVIA. Start your BRAVIA TV experience. Right, let's start. Okay, privacy policy, just scroll down. Obviously you gotta just go through all these terms and conditions, and SmartTV services, program recommendations, product improvements, I'll just agree to all. Right, okay, let's proceed, or agree to all, and let's proceed. Interactive application privacy notice. Okay, so let's just agree to that. Parental control. There we go. Your pin has been set. Right, what's next? Here we go. Select all the ways you receive channels. If you use TV box, select TV box rather than your provider. So TV box setup, then you've got the digital, if you have an aerial, cable, FreeSat, Google satellite, and analog. So I'll just use, just skip that for now. Okay, specify how your TV is positioned. Tabletop stand, wall mount. So mine's on the wall mount, so I'll just use the wall mount there. Acoustic auto calibration. So this is the thing, that's what I was talking about, guys. So with this feature, the sound actually comes out of the TV screen, which is amazing. I mean, you know, I don't think any of the TV does that. Acoustic collaboration, you know, as you can see, it optimizes the audio output of your TV speakers by measuring the listening environment using the microphone on the TV remote control. Acoustic measurement takes about 5 seconds. During measurement, the speaker volume is set to 19 and test sound will be played. Okay, next. Allow acoustic auto calibration to record audio. Allow, okay. Right, so measure the acoustic response. Sit where you normally do when you're watching TV. Okay, so let's just sit back. Here we go, and hold your TV remote at chest level and point it towards your TV. Select start and keep the remote control this position to measure correctly. Okay. Oh, wow. So do you see that, guys? Where I'm sat is basically, because I'm holding a remote in my hand, I was holding it against my chest, so it just quickly analyzed how far the remote control is from the TV, and then it'll basically, you know, use the acoustic sound, you know, as you saw, it was appearing like it was shooting out the TV screen. So now it's gonna give me the best experience according to, you know, where I'm sat. So now register your TV, register your Google account. So yeah, I'll go ahead and register that. Apple AirPlay and HomeKit. So there we go, guys. So this is what I was talking about. So if you're an iOS user like me, so although it's a Google phone, you know, even if you have an Apple tablet, iPhone, you can obviously, you know, if you've got Apple devices, you know, you can still connect to this TV and you can mirror your phone, mirror your media, everything directly to this TV without having the need for things like, you know, Apple TV and any other devices. Now my setup is complete, so there we go, and here we are installing your apps. So now all of the apps that I already have on my Google account will automatically be downloaded on this TV device, which is a really cool feature, I guess. Your Google TV experience is ready. Start exploring. Oh wow, here we go. Straight to the menu, and it looks amazing. It looks fantastic, doesn't it? Look. Right, let's see. We've got the Netflix. And it's signed me in already to Netflix. And now I've got all these, you know, YouTube videos. So guys, let's explore some of the settings. So if you press the settings button here, now let's have a look what's in there. So you've got your channel inputs. So I mean, if you're using obviously I guess the antenna or aerial, you know, you can basically set up your channels according to your country or region. Display and sounds. Now basically that's for obviously the display and sounds. We've got, let's see what we have here, picture screen. So let's look at the picture setup. Okay, so the picture mode is default as standard. Obviously you can change it to cinema mode. You have the gaming mode. So if you're playing obviously games, you want to change it to gaming mode. Graphics, so you know, again, you can change that to graphics if you want. Photos, there's so many different modes. You can custom you know, one mode as well, but most people would probably just leave it as, oh, you've got vivid, standard and vivid. So standard, but vivid is a bit more enhanced, I guess. Let's see, reset picture settings. You've got the light sensor, which is currently on at the moment, but if we turn it off, this may increase. Okay, so lighten up the color clarity. I mean, I would probably just leave it to standard and probably mess them up with the settings a bit later on to see, you know, how it best fits. You know, once I've obviously start watching a couple of, you know, movies and, you know, TV shows and see, you know, how I want to set up my TV and what fits the best. I guess it's just a case of, you know, messing about with some of the settings, you know, the brightness, different modes. You know, like say you go standard mode, you've got vivid mode, which really kind of like enhances the picture quality. As you can see, it's really brightened it up and made it really sharp. If you go to standard, you know, it goes a little bit dull. Cinema, where it gives you a bit more warm, you know, sort of like a color tone there. Gaming and stuff like that. So sound mode, you can have a standard, you can have as a dialogue, cinema, music, sports, or you can have as a Dolby audio output sound. So look at that, guys. This is what I was talking about. When you see black, it's really black. Look at the background behind, you know, with the rotating earth. So can you see it? But if you would be watching it on a normal LED TV, it would be showing like a bit of a greyish, you know, tone. But whereas this with the OLED, you really see the pretty dark black colors. But
if you like this video and want to see more in the future, don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button below.
let's look at the sharpness. This is OLED.
Non-historical buildings that sees over 2,000 years old. Europe is a cradle of culture and architecture. It's not a surprise that the tallest buildings in many European cities are churches, castles, and historical towers, and in some cases tall modern TV towers that are not counted as buildings. But Europe has lately seen a skyscraper, or rather high-rise movement, since many tall buildings are at most 100.
So guys, this brings us to the end of the video, and if you really like watching all of the features of this brilliant Sony OLED TV, then do not forget to like my video, hit the subscribe button, and comment below if you have any questions or, you know, any other features that you didn't understand. If you want to know more about it, you know, please feel free to comment below, let me know. And like I said, guys, you know, if you want to see more videos like this, you know, me unboxing new products, new gadget, please follow my channel, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and do like this video, and let me know in your comments below, you know, some of the other features that, you know, you'd like me to you know, explain, or some of the other videos that you'd like me to make. But hopefully I'll see you guys around soon. Goodbye.